Are we filming? Yes, we are. So, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm talking about paper-based productivity and specifically dealing with one way, not the only way, but there's one way how to solve the problem of not having enough space in your calendar, planner, agenda, diary, whatever you call it. But I'm using this as an example. This is a Heritage, Filofax Heritage. It's a compact and it's either 17 or 18 millimeter rings. So as an example, you cannot choose. I mean, it'd be lovely to have a diary that is a day per page, but that's a lot of paper and you'd never fit it in this compact binder. So what do? Well, quite often, in fact probably all the time, I'm not absolutely sure, when you buy a Filofax initially, it has the standard fill of typically a week on 2 pages. Now this might be enough space here for an individual, or you might need more, or you might need less. You might prefer a week on 1 page rather than a week on 2 pages, or two days per page, or a day per page. So they are generally the four categories of diary, and you have to make this decision. And if you choose anything other than a week on 2 pages when you first buy a Filofax, when you're just getting started out on this wonderful journey of paper-based efficiency, perhaps if using a Filofax or a ring binder is the way you want to go, then you will have this situation to start with. But as we know, by the time you've written 3 or 4 things, you run out of space. So what do? Do you agonize about it, or do you think, well, there must be a way? And I just want to show you a way that I have used in the past, and I may do again in the future. I'm not so busy these days, so it's not quite there's not quite a sense of urgency for me as there used to be, but I want to share this with you. So you could, and I'm just using this as an example, so I might have a task to do. There we go. I'll just put it in a box for ease of reference, and then you might have another task, and let's just fill this up for the sake of argument. Appointments. So we've got an appointment. Oh, I've missed out the T, but perhaps you can forgive me for that. And then you have maybe a meeting. So it's filling up rapidly, isn't it? And then you've got a memo, say buy gift for your mother or something, you know. And then there's only room here for a little bit more space, and you might get to the point where you're running out of space. So this is the crux of the matter. This is my tip. If you find yourself doing that and you're nearly running out of space, and you want a 6th or 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th or 20th extra thing to do, an extra reminder on this particular date, then this is my suggestion. Instead of running out of space, you think, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things already. I'm just going to put the number 6 in this box. And that signifies another task. And then what I would do is I would grab a blank insert, maybe gridded paper, lines, plain paper, even, to be honest, a to-do list. This works very, very well. So let's choose a to-do list. And then what I would do, because we're not going to use it as a to-do list, not in the stricter sense, we're just going to add it here. And then it's not magic. It's just a logical thing, but I just wanted to share it with you. Then you put a box there with the number 6. And you can see what's going to happen. I'm going to have here task 3. And so basically you might have another task to do. So let's say 7, and then 8, and then 9, you know. And then you have these tasks here, and basically that's that one, task 8, task 9, whatever. And so you effectively can see with items on this side of the page, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you can see that you've got extra tasks here, and you don't have to turn pages, or at the very, very most, if you're very, very busy, just turn over one page. But essentially, this is like an overspill, an overflow to allow you to add stuff. Let's put another one in. Let's put 10, and let's say this task 10 requires huge amounts of copious notes because it's a very, very detailed task, and you've got to write some instructions for something, like a train journey or something, or a car journey or a holiday, and you've just got to keep writing. Maybe you carry on writing and you keep on going, and then if you keep on going all the way down, then you can add another page. So it is essentially an unlimited system. There is no problem with paper real estate anymore, and it's all in one place, all in your agenda, diary, binder, planner, whatever you call it, but essentially it's all there. And then when this is out of date and you no longer need to use it, well, you can throw it away or whatever, or leave it in here. But it is a very efficient use of paper, and it gives you the opportunity, potentially, if you have a lot of pages and inserts in your planner, to maybe downsize to a week on one page, for instance, rather than a week on 2 pages. If you do that, then the number of pages that you have will be somewhat reduced, because you're basically just writing numbers in a line corresponding to these. And I think that works very, very well. I think it's quite an efficient and elegant solution to the problem that many of us face on a day-to-day basis. Have I chosen enough space, or have I wasted the space in my planner by choosing a day to a page when I don't really need that every single day? This is a way of doing it. And so I hope you found that interesting. I'm not going to waffle on too much, because I'm already at 7 or 8 minutes. But thank you for sharing this with me, and until my next video, goodbye.